Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a flip through of the Dark Academia mini journal, and I'm just going to show you what I did. I left it pretty plain on the outside so people can do what they want with it, because oftentimes people want to, put their own little thing there. Of course, you've got your little bells here. I think that might end up becoming a signature of mine because I do have a lot of bells on hand. So actually this was supposed to start this video with this tied like this and I forgot. That also has room for growth. You can add to that, whatever. So we're just going to start here on this end, and this is made from a few cards and envelopes I bought when I first started paper crafting. I bought a few sets and I just built these little mini journal things and gave them as gifts. And then I started really getting into it because I started adding, additions with washi tape and watching all the ladies do their thing and learning the ropes. So anyways, we have a pocket here and an old antique picture from France. Some old ephemera that I have. You'll be seeing more of these in the future. They're already pre-cut with that lovely scalloped edge scissor. I didn't do this. They did this. It came this way. It's been this way for 40 plus, maybe 50 years. There's another pocket here, but I didn't put anything in it. And there's a pocket back here with some goodies. There's an envelope. You recognize that. That's a freebie that was in the thing, and if I remember, I'll try to include the link for that below. This is an original journal card that I have made with old dictionary page, some scraps, and just basically a piece of paper and a label there, my homemade labels. This is a copy of some Tim Holtz card, and again the old dictionary page, so I just popped that together as a little extra goodie. This is a plain card, writing space. You can add lines if you want. Just threw that in there for fun. So that's those three goodies. Might as well tuck that like that. That makes, I don't know. I never know with these. They end up different all the time. Okay, so here's the next little trippy poo. There's a pocket here. And you've got some little pieces here, some writing space. Maybe you can write some recipes. A few little extra cards. You can add, whatever you want. I want to keep this as plain as possible so people have the option to do their own thing. You can just stress it and add lines and do all that good stuff yourself if you want. This is a piece of ephemera that I made. Distressed. That's how I roll. Put it in this way. These pockets are a little tight. I'm going to be opening these pockets up and giving them extenders from here on out because I learned my lesson the hard way. These pockets are tight. They need some room to grow. This pocket here was smart. I did do the extender on this pocket. So this is basically a flap that I just added in with some washi tape. This is a pocket that was in the original book, and I added this stuff on top. These are the from the Littles collection from my Porch Prints Halloween series. She did like all these beautiful Littles. She ended up bringing them over to Amazon too. She's got a shop there. It's really exquisite. And this is the backdrop for that whole Littles series. These are different. This and this are, I just kind of, I do what I feel. So I felt this fit in there. I put it in there. And then there's a pocket back here. let me show you what's in this pocket first. I made this little piece of ephemera, and it's got some music notes in it and an extra card with some interesting eyes and mouths on it. Mouths. And some music notes. Whoops. And I must have made this a little too quickly because this music note is stuck. I tried to take that out a little while ago and I could not, so it is there. That is that. So that lives there, as does this little extra bookmark thingy. Close the doors. Behind, in that original pocket, that green pocket there, is this. And it's just a trifold notebook. It's got a flip up here with an antique note, the parchment notes that I make that are my signature note ephemera notes. Sorry for them, it's so loud and obnoxious. Alright, that goes back in there. Close that. Here's another homemade piece of ephemera pocket. Oh, it's out of a business envelope from getting bills in the mail. That's one end of it. See? This is just one little end that I took. That's what it looks like on one side, and of course you got your business thing, but that's, I mean, you can totally camouflage this. And you just take a business card, an old business card, and cover it up with dictionary page, distress the edges, and you're good to go. Oh, where'd that go? Oh, it went here. Alright. So that's that. That lives there. Moving on down the line, we have a little booklet here. That's what those bells are too. And those can be added to. You can like add some beads or whatever. It's just a 24-page little notebook. Some journaling space. There's a few little extra goodies in here. I don't even know what's in here. Oh. Yeah. This is a little booklet that I made. It's got a pocket here. You can tuck something in there. Flip that back up. It's got some homemade pages. This is from the fodder mix. This is lovely stuff. And I highly recommend watching Luisa Heinzls' fodder mix series on how to make this, because this is what this is. And it's a lot of fun. This is also fodder mix back here. And you just take and smash some pieces together, you know, and kind of, you know, make it your own way, however you like. So there's that piece, and another little flip-up notebook with some random coffee and tea-dyed papers. Of course, they're sewn in. Sewed those in right there. Glad I brought this light out here so we can see these much better. And here's a picture of the indoor garden arboretum type place. I really like this picture a lot. I use this a lot. I've printed a bunch of these out, and I just take these and use them as different like little doorways and passageways into different areas of the book, because it just feels good. So I left that last flap open for whoever to do whatever they want with it. I hope they get, you know, creative and do their own thing. And then of course you got a plain piece of whatever. Just what I'm doing is I'm layering these things so people see one extreme to the other, and they'll get their own ideas on how to do this. Oops, I think this one goes. I don't know where anything goes. It's been a while since I looked in here. Every once in a while I open it up and just throw another thing in, you know. So I think this goes here and that goes there. So that's that. And then you can, this closes and it has the lace tie glued on there. The cool thing about this is you can always change this. You can pull this off, you can add an accordion feature, accordion file feature, or even over here, well, you wouldn't want to because you have all these pockets, but you can, there's room for growth in this thing. You can even add another whole flap. Look at this opening right here for another whole flap, like I did here. You could add one here, and you can have, you know, there's room for growth, there's room for possibilities. So I'll show you guys in the future how I make these little traveling journals. As you can see, I have my ruler board out here, and it's only about 7.5 at the most. I mean, that's being generous because there's a little extra paper that goes up higher. But I'd say about 7.5, almost 8 inches. So it's pretty small. You just kind of, you know, wing it. So we'll be making more of these in the future in mass make. And I'll show you all the goodies that I put inside for these, because a lot of these goodies are in mass make, and that will be my next video, is introduction of the mass make series of videos I'm going to be coming out with next. Sorry I'm so sorry I'm so awkward, but this will get better soon. Alright, take good care. Thanks for watching.